when we was younger and all that, we all like a fight, but we only fought with people who wanted to fight. We didn't go like beat people up for no reason. We wouldn't do anything like that. It's like you go to town or you go about wherever and it's gangs out. You know when you want to fight and you don't. We have a good fight and a tear up. But as the years went on, there's more people from Salford hitting the town, more gangs from Salford hitting the town, more gangs from Massey, more gangs from Cheetham hitting the town. So it was coming like a bit of a gang culture, Manchester Town Centre in the 80s and 90s, where you had to be firmed up to survive in there. But the only thing with the Salford boys, what I will give them, they always stuck together. When there was a problem, you fought one, you had to fight them all. So it was a very powerful firm at the time in the 80s and 90s where they just weren't backing away from anybody. But they wouldn't cause problems unless it come at them. What happened was there was a fight in a club in Manchester with one of the black lads from Cheetham Hill and a Salford lad. Anyway, they had a one-to-one the next day, and the black man from Cheetham Hill had ears bit off him, bits bit off him here and there. Then it was all over. That was to stop the Salford and Cheetham Hill falling out, because I know the older Cheetham Hill boys. But then another incident happened 2 weeks later like that. And then we tried to arrange a fight with the kids from Cheetham Hill, with the kids from Salford, and they weren't having it. So if you want it, it's going to have to be guns. So we was in the club, and I think it was Saturday night in the conspiracy, and then I seen about 60, 70 men walk in with long macs on and vest and whatever, ballys and everything they had on. They come towards me, pulled loads of things out, and then next minute I just said, you better look around. I just turned around and realised that they were surrounded with men with guns. So I said, put them down or it's going down. So the kid were like that. I went like that to the Salford lads, and then eventually we shook hands and we sorted it out without it going to a proper serious war with Cheetham Hill. Fortunately, it turned out nicely where it could have been a massacre, because there's over 2,000 people in that club, and there must have been about 60, 70 guns on the scene of that night in there, and it just took one person to pull the trigger, and it would have been chaos.
The first of many attempts by the authorities to bring Massey down failed miserably. He was acquitted of violent disorder at a nightclub after the main prosecution witness decided to go on holiday rather than face him in a trial.